Alright, greetings Internet Sojourners, welcome back to the MMocracy stream. We're down here in City of Mist, and we're on part 2 of my Saturday stream. Still trying to get spells, still trying to get experience, hoping for a lucky splurt drop here. And just grinding away on goos. Doing some fear kiting, got lucky enough to get this spot early in the morning and just trying to hold it as long as I can. Because this is a good spot to fear kite, it's nice and easy, it's such a chill camp. If we could get a spell drop today, that would just be outstanding. I would just love that. That would help me out big time. And I did just hit 52 on my last stream, so I got a couple new spells I can go buy in Cabalist. I'll probably do that later on today. Because one of them is a dot. And that'll help me do a little bit more damage. Yeah, I love this spot because it's super chill. You can fear kite here, there's no pathing mobs. It's really easy to... They all solo pull. It's probably one of the best spots for this level in Kunark. And that is a jet flying over because there's a lot of jet traffic outside today. Actually, that was a prop aircraft. But we should have a new goo coming up here in 15 seconds. Skiff64 says, okay, welcome back, appreciate it. Yeah. I wish there was a way to split those videos up easier. If I just let the stream run for like 4 or 6 hours and I want to split it up into nice chunks, I actually have to re-render each one, and it's such a pain. It takes like a long time to render. So I found it's better to just kill the stream for a few seconds and then bring it back up. Skiff says there's some bad weather out west, I hear. Yeah, it's been kind of rainy, kind of cold. Cold by Southwest standards. It's been windy. It's pretty good now. It was nice weather today. When I took my girlfriend to school, she's doing dental assistant school. It was nice and sunny and warm out. Who's here? Knack Knack? Spot's camped, buddy. You gotta find something to do. I'm not giving this camp up. I'm not even gonna be nice about it. He gives me some buffs, that's cool. I'll take it. He gave me brilliance. I am now brilliant. Oh no. Oh, he gave me clarity. I don't think clarity stacks with my whatever. Oh, that was nice of him. So he buffed me and he moved on. I shouldn't be so mean. I have scar tissue. Please be forgiving, stream. Of people just showing up in my camp and then being like, I'm gonna do this too. Then again, I did that to poor Juke and I got him killed, so... Oh, okay, his clarity is actually better than my Call of Bones. So we'll hang on to that, that'll help us out. Sorry, Knack Knack, for judging you. We do need shadow sight so we can see. There we go. Why aren't you killing him? Go kill him. Oh, the teleporting mob. It happened. Let's get a new steel skin. And there should be an undead coming in here soon. All 3 goos are down for another 11 minutes. Skiff says, weather here has been rough lately, wet with wind and cold. Yeah, sounds like the UK. Oh, Grimlust gave me a shout out to 35 viewers. That was nice of him. Thank you, Grimlust. I'm not sure if you're here. I didn't see that. I don't have a notification set up for that, I guess. But that's cool. Grimlust is a longtime friend of the stream, and he streams EQ as well, so if you guys ever want to check him out. We're normally kind of offset from each other. I think he streams earlier. Normally I don't stream this early, but I was doing some grinding and I thought, why not? Why not get the stream up so you guys can see what I'm doing? Skiff says, yep, I know the man who resides in Velks. That must be his spot. I'm a little bit jealous I can't go to Velks. Skiff says he likes milking spiders. That sounds wrong. That's a good question, though. How do spiders feed their babies? Or do they not care? Do like little spiders just be born and move out the moment they're born? Skiff says, always killing brood mother and father. Yeah, there's some good gear in Velks. I wish I could go. Tower, Frozen Shadow, and Velks. 2 zones that I would love to be able to go to right now. Let's see, I have 2 minutes until the next spawn, so I am going to park over here. Hope I don't die, and hit the be right back real quick. And give me about a minute, and I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Got a nice full mana bar. Should be a spawn right here. Yep. Let's grab him and continue doing this fear kiting and hoping for spells. I gotta say, I like having clarity versus being a skeleton because I hate the sit animation for the skeleton. It like jostles the camera around. Plus, apparently it's better mana right now than Call of Bones, which makes sense. Call of Bones is like a level 34 spell, I think. I should have Lich. That's a level 49 spell. But because I'm solo self-found, I have not found the stuff to research it yet. So I'm suffering with Call of Bones right now. But it's not bad. I mean, we're able to make slow and steady progress here. And at least the spells have a chance to drop in this location. Words of Dissolution. What are the words of dissolution? It's probably not a level 49 spell. No. Oh my gosh. It's a level 20 research drop. That's outstanding. Thank you, Everquest. Got my hopes up for nothing. Why is that sound effect so long? I don't need 30 seconds of clapping. We have 3 minutes on Goose. Skiff says I thought that was heavy rain. Because that's what you're used to. Let's see if we can lull these. There we go. And grab from the other side of the arena just to keep moving. So I did play a little Monster Hunter World yesterday because watching that video, the fake, supposedly legit fake blind Elytrion kill, it actually made me want to play a little Monster Hunter World. I'm pretty much at the beginning of that game though. I do love me some Monster Hunter. I've played it all the way back to the first one I played was Monster Hunter Freedom. And then I played a lot of Monster Hunter 4 on the Nintendo DS, 3DS. I like it because one of the things I love about Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Elden Ring is the boss fights. And Monster Hunter is pretty much all boss fights. You get to skip all the extra stuff. Alright, we should be getting a goo here very shortly. And I'll probably have it in me to go about another 45 minutes, and then I am going to have to stop to eat and hope nobody takes my spot, but I'm sure somebody's going to take the spot. Skiff64 says, I saw a new game I am keeping my eye on. Asmon featured it, but it's a top-down based game, ARP style with Dark Souls elements. What's it called? There's the goo. The game is called Wicked Inside. I will have to check that out. Love me some Souls games. This goo has a lot of health. Hopefully he drops a spell. Skiff says it's very skill-based and counter moves, etc. Yeah, I like games like that with the reactions and the iframe dodging. Those are some of my favorite. That's why I love Bloodborne. It's so fast-paced. Ooh, frame perfect fear there. I thought that guy was gonna get a little whack at me. Skiff says, I am still to finish Elden Ring, but I have Bloodborne on my PS4. Yeah, Bloodborne is my favorite. I like Elden Ring. There's a lot of dead space in it. There's a little too much running around for my taste, but I still enjoy it. Bloodborne will always be my favorite. Really wish they would resurrect that IP and come out with a Bloodborne 2, or at the very least, port it to the PC. That way I could run it in 60 FPS and mod it. One of my favorite things about Bloodborne was the blood gem farming, because it gives you something to do when your character's like maxed out. It's kind of like Diablo, you know, where you have the random drops. You can get random blood gems to power up your weapons. Skiff asks, did they remaster it for PS5? Not that no, they didn't remaster it. They just, I think it may run a little bit faster on PS5, but I'm actually not 100% on that either. I don't think there's a true 60 FPS version of Bloodborne. It gets a little bit better frame rate on the PS4 Pro, which is what I have. I love my PS4, man. I've gotten so many hours out of that thing. Skiff says, I got PS1, 2, 3, 4, but not turned any on for years. Yeah, I feel like I've gotten use out of all of those consoles. I've had every one of them as well. The only one I haven't had is the PS5, and I'm sure I'll buy one at some point. Yeah, I've definitely played. I've definitely been a PS guy my whole life. I've had Xboxes at different points in my life, but PlayStation has kind of been my thing. Skiff says, I did have the big chunky 3, but it died. I had one of those too. I think I still have it actually in a drawer somewhere. I tried to fix the optical drive, and I broke it. Because there's like a little tiny connector that I needed to remove, and I accidentally ripped the wires out of the back. Let's see, I've got 4 minutes on the next goo. But I think one of these guys is up next. And I also need to rebuff my pet. Skiff says, I'm going to have to dump so much stuff when we move to Italy. You're moving to Italy, Skiff? I've been to Italy a couple times. I really like it. What part of Italy are you moving to? Roma. Oh, like Rome? That's right. Rome and Roma is the same thing, right? Already have a place there. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations. I've been to Sicily, and I actually lived in Sicily for like 6 months. And I've been to northern Italy. Sicily is a great place. I only stopped over in northern Italy, so I didn't get to experience it. On my way to Croatia, we stopped in Italy. Skiff says, it's its own monster down there. You're not wrong. Sicily is very different. But I did enjoy my time there. The food was amazing. The people were nice. I don't know. I mean, I kind of get the feeling they didn't really like Americans. That's okay. We do that to ourselves. But yeah, I really like Italy regardless. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to modify my schedule because I'm not going to stream at noon today, so I want to turn that off. But I have no idea how to do that. Twitch's user interface is not the easiest. We should have a goo coming up here too, so I need to pay attention. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. Skiff says, on that note, I have to get ready to pick up my food. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate you being here. Enjoy that food. I'm definitely jealous. You too, Skiff. Have a good one. Be safe. We are making pretty good progress here. 13% to the level. Obviously no big spell drops yet. And hopefully I can get one today. That'll help us out so much. Ciao ciao. One time I heard an Italian guy say ciao like 8 times in a row. Is he going in there? Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that? That goo was trying to go get his like 3 other buddies in there. I've never seen him go that far and try to open a door. That would have been a disaster if he was able to aggro the guys down there. Luckily, fear broke off just in time. That would have been a wipe for sure. I definitely cannot handle 3 goos. Ooh, my girlfriend made tacos. That's what I'm gonna eat for lunch. Dang, Skiff knows Italian. Che vediamo dopo. I don't even think I said that right. I didn't learn any Italian while I was there. I should have. When I went to Africa, I learned how to speak, not speak, but I was learning a bunch of words in Somali. And by the end of my time in Africa, I could ask for all my food in the chow tent in Somali, which was really cool. See you later, Skiff. Have a good one. I feel like that goes a long way when you're in somebody else's country that you just show the respect to like learn some of their language. So I should have done that in Italy. Because by the end, man, the African dudes, like, they would hook me up with food. And if I came in there after hours, they were like, "You want me to make you something to eat?" And when I first got there, they were like We were trying to get them to make some food after hours, and they were like, "Who are you? What do you want?" But by the end, and I was like learning their language and getting to know them. I'd come in there at like 2 a.m. and they'd be like, "Yeah, I'll get some chicken out, man. I'll cook you up some chicken." I'm like, "Shit, dude, you're awesome." I had a Somali nickname. My Somali nickname was Hammerji because I went in there after the gym and I was like, "How do you say strong in Somali?" And one of the kids, he had to have been like 18 years old. He was like, Hammerji. I was like, "All right, Hammerji, that's my name. Call me Hammerji." Man, I went like 3 months, 4 months. They called me Hammerji. I got back home. I Googled that shit. Hammerji meant cute. That kid totally played me. I thought that was pretty funny. All I could do was laugh. So for like 3, 4 months, they were calling me cute. But it was funny because I'd walk in the chow tent and they'd be like, Hammerji. I had a good time in Africa, man. One thing I love about the people over there is that they live in like one of the most lawless, dangerous places in the world, but they still smile. They still try to get on with life. It's really amazing. Really, really puts it all in perspective. Because things are not good over there. Ooh, 15% to the level. Give this armor to my pet. Make him a little bit buffer. I still have yet to buff my pet. I keep forgetting. Oh, that's why. He's got some other buff on him. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, man, I feel like I've put that buff on my pet like 3 times and it won't show up in my pig parse window. The mystery has been solved. I'm gonna miss this clarity when it wears off too. The clarity's got 4 minutes left. We should have the next spawn should be right here. That's a pretty cool looking statue. Is there 2 of them? Yeah, there's 2 of them. Open the door. I feel like 52 is going faster than 51 did. I don't think that's mathematically plausible, but that's how it feels right now. It's Probably just the fact that I got up early and got into a good spot here. Let's see, are we going to be able to get a snare on him? He might outrange us. Nope, we got it. Just plugging away at Mr. Best Friend here. I was going to play my Paladin earlier. And I logged in, I was in Unrest, and there was... Oh, shoot. There was no groups in there, so then I hopped over to Mr. Best Friend. I'm kind of glad I did. I truly do enjoy this character. I'm just at the really grindy part of the game. And then not having spells is making it kind of rough. Let's see if we can fix that, though, before the stream's over. We got 22 minutes left. See if we can get a splurt. Then I can take that splurt and kill higher level stuff. Alright, time for collarbones, because clarity just wore off, or I clicked it off, it had like 10 seconds left. Yeah, this is the other thing I don't like about Skeleton Illusion, is if you hit stand up and then sit down too fast, your character stays standing and it obstructs your view if you're in a tight spot like this. I see somebody moving around. I see their light source clipping through the wall there. Come on, goo. Might try to rebuff my pet. Maybe haste has fallen off of him too, so we definitely have the mana for it. Surprised I haven't seen a spawn yet, though. I would pull from this side, but I'm being kind of lazy. I'm really just here for the goose. And I don't want to have a bad pull from over here, like a lull resist, and then I lose my goose. There we go. So haste must have worn off because my pet haste just worked on my pet. And there are a lot of goose like up on the tower, kind of like that direction. But it doesn't look like a very good spot to fear kite. So you have to charm there. And there's a lot of pathing mobs, which make it really difficult to have like a consistent charm cycle. Which is why I prefer this spot for hunting goose. The problem with the goose is that only their spawn range is level like 39 to 47. So only some of them actually spawn high enough to drop the spells. Which is why I'm not getting a whole lot of spell drops. And then it's up to RNG whether they even drop a spell, and then what spell they drop. So we're definitely battling against the odds. But I still think this is more safe and reliable than like the Burning Wood Giant Fort, where you have a lot of pathing mobs running up and down around you. The Giants also seem like they had pretty high MR. It could have just been because of my level, but I got a lot of resists when I was there. I think I went there at level 50. So between all the pathing mobs plus the resists, that's why I haven't been back. And then I also tried raptors out in Timorous Deep, and those guys are no joke. They have an extremely huge aggro radius, and they're also very fast. So when they go to flee, or if you're fear kiting, which you pretty much have to, it's really easy to aggro multiples. I could try root rotting them if I wanted to head back there. They have a lot more health than these goos do, though. And there's also a better zone experience modifier here in City of Mist than there is out in Timorous Deep. We got a fear resist. This goo has a lot of health, so he could be a good contender for a spell drop. We need to get a new snare up on him though, or else he's going to start moving real quick. And they hit so hard. Grimlust rating with a party of 34. Impressive, my friend. Thank you for that. Welcome to the MMocracy. Bama Swag, thanks for the follow. How did your stream go, Grimlust? We are in City of Mist. I'm trying to get spells. Maybe your viewers will bring some good luck. Bama Swag says, yo, Grim sent me. Roll Tide. Grimlust says, it went great getting things out of my beard now. What did you do? You guys missed it, but I did a, in honor of Queen Ponzelot's blindfolded kill of Elatrion on Monster Hunter World. I got my own blindfold here. And I did a blindfolded speed run of the City of Mist Arena. And actually, I could go ahead and do it again because I'm really good at this, just like she is. There we go. So you guys see, no gap, right? No gap, 100% legit, just like Queen Ponzelot was. Yeah, we'll just do a little blindfolded Everquest here because I've practiced it. I know all the audio cues, just like she does. Oh, it's like hitting my eyelashes. Oh, it's very uncomfortable. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, 100% legit. Congrats to Queen Ponzelot on her achievement. Yep. Blindfolded EQ. Let's see. Rye Chart says, praise Interrook. 'Tis the kind gift of the Dark Master himself that inspires Grimlust to bring his followers to your realm. This guy roleplays on Twitch. That's impressive. May the darkness consume all of Norath and plunge these lands into chaos, bedlam, and unending hatred. Yeah, we're just doing some blindfolded running here. Because you know, when people do legit blindfold runs, it really helps out the blindfold community, and it's definitely not flying in the face of anybody who actually takes the time to practice these runs when people cheat during their runs. And if you guys are confused at all, this is a parody, and I will go ahead and link a video. Just so you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's unfortunate that anybody would use a blindfold that they can see through and fool their viewers into thinking they can actually blindfold run something. But we would never do that here on the MMocracy stream, so definitely not for views and likes and money. Somebody told me when I was gonna go to do this, because I told one of my buddies I was gonna do this. They were like, "You should wear a tank top." I was debating on it. But we get by on all skills here. What I think is really funny about that whole situation is she basically got called out and then doubled down and cheated again and made some dramatic like video about guilty until proven innocent. That's what we call narcissistic tendencies. Let's see, where are all the goos? There's like just a random apparition over there. Should we just grab him? This is actually kind of hard because I can't read my pig parse anymore, so it's good practice for the real blindfold run, right? Alright, joke's over. You guys get it. Check out the video by Carl Jobst. Abasoft did a good one as well. Definitely disappointing that people would try to deceive their viewers for money and likes on the internet, but that is the world we live in. See, I'm curious what Grimlust got in his beard. He posted one clip. He does some crazy stuff, man. You're so much better than I am. Like, I'll goof around a little bit, but this dude got in like, what was it? It was like a goth dress or something at one point. I don't know. You posted me some clip and I was like, oh man, I could never do that. I'm not that hardcore. I'm sure your viewers love it though. We're a little bit more mild over here. Oh no, 89 says he's doing Ooga cosplay Thursday. Come on, goo. Ooga ogre. Okay, I was wondering what Ooga. I should have asked. Ogre cosplay. That's pretty cool. I need to do some more like interesting stuff, right? Get some costumes, some props, whatever. Yeah, thanks for the raid. That's cool. I'm actually I got like 5 minutes left, and then I was planning on killing mine off because killing my stream off because I am starving. I got on early. I was about to hit level 52, and so I was like, I'm gonna throw the stream up. That way, it's documented. I like to hit milestones on stream versus off. Hopefully, you guys get to see me get splurt. That would be outstanding. Because this is a solo self-found Kunark only necromancer run on Project 1999. And necromancers, as you guys know, are notoriously solo friendly, so really the biggest hurdles that I need to get over is finding spells. Because gear is really not an issue. I have found some good gear. Mainly in Dalnir. As well as Temple of Droga, but the spells are the big one. I'll have to check out Ogre Cosplay Thursday. I'll have to watch a replay though. I think Grimlust streams earlier than I do. Or he streams while I'm at work. Because Grimlust comes here and hangs out in my stream too. I really appreciate that. It's good company. Good people. Hopefully your health is doing good, Grimlust, if you're still here. Gotta watch out, these goose hit really hard, so if I let them stay not feared, they can chunk my pet down pretty quick. Ah, I saw the scroll and I got excited. This game is playing with my emotions. Oh shoot. Body pulled a skeleton. I'm actually kind of lower on mana than I should be. I should have stayed outside. Whoops. Yeah, we're hoping for splurt and any level 49 pet spell research components or lich spell research components. Just haven't had any luck. RNG has been a pain. Maybe what is it? Riot Chart can do a prayer to Inaruk and we can get some good RNG. Metagaming, good to see you. Hopefully you guys are having a good Saturday. Hopefully the weather's getting nicer wherever you're at. For me, it's like almost skateboarding season. I'm excited. Get back out and start attempting to skateboard again. Let's see, I can do one more goo. Medic says that's a broken ankle waiting to happen for me. Me too, man. And being a little bit older, I don't heal the way I used to, so I have to be really careful. I probably shouldn't because I have like 2 mountain trips planned where I'm gonna climb 2 different peaks in the next 3 months. So I probably need to be really careful. That's gonna totally ruin my climbing season. And that's priority for me. I love climbing mountains. I put in for the Mount Whitney lottery in California again this year. Hopefully I get selected so I can go climb Mount Whitney. Because you can't just show up to Mount Whitney and climb it. You actually have to apply for like a lottery and be selected. A guy from chat says, easy solution, bring the board to the mountain and grind your way down. Dang, why didn't I think of that? When I climbed Wheeler Peak in Nevada, it was June and there was still a ton of snow up there to the point where like there were avalanche warnings and stuff like that. And we ended up snowshoeing up about halfway. Snowshoes were a game changer, man. Because we were starting to post hole through the snow and it was starting to get really like miserable to climb. We threw on those snowshoes and like away we went. But anyway, we hit a point where we were beside like this beautiful mountain lake. We were just enjoying the views and the peak was up behind the lake. Like, I think I'll post a picture of it in my Discord if you guys are interested. Join my Discord. And I'll post a picture of it afterwards, after the stream. But we're just sitting by this lake, and all of a sudden I see a dude snowboarding down this mountain. And I'm like, man, that's crazy, because he had to climb all the way up there. It's not like a mountain that you can just ride a ski lift to the top. So he had to climb all the way up to the top with his board just for one ride down, like a 3-minute ride down. But it was really cool. And then I saw some people walking out onto like definitely unsteady snow, and I was like, these people are about to start a freaking avalanche. And there was about a 1,000-foot drop underneath them. All for a picture. They were like lined up all together for a picture, and I was like, you guys are so dumb. My voice cracked. Guy from chat says those 3 minutes must have been nice. Yeah, for sure. It looked like it was a really cool ride. I was a little bit jealous. Alright, where's the goo? One more goo and I can go eat some tacos. I think these groups are getting antsy. They want this spot. This is the best spot right here. I love the arena. It's such a chill camp. Anytime I can get a chance to get this camp, I like jump all over it. This is a good song. Yeah, it was funny when I got to the top of that mountain. The actual peak was about 15 feet up from where I was, but it was covered in snow that was melting. And there was another dude up there, and he's like, the real peak's right there, but I wouldn't walk out there. I was like, yeah, no. I don't need a 30-second ride to the bottom. There's no respawning at your bind point in real life. Come on, goo. So if you guys don't know, I have notoriously good luck when I say that I'm going to do like one last thing. But I have to mean it. I can't just be like, one last thing, game. Like when I say this is the last one, for whatever reason, the item that I need drops on the last one. So that's what I'm hoping for here. That's how I got my Visceral Dagger. I camped the Visceral Dagger, the Sarnak for the Visceral Dagger, the one in the church. And that church gave me so much trouble. Like getting that camp broken was so hard. It's like really scary in there because there's a ton of Sarnak in there. And I finally got it broken, and I camped it for 5 hours. And then I had to go pick my girlfriend up from work, and I was like, dude, I can't believe I didn't get this thing in 5 hours. I'm going to have to re-break this camp, and that totally sucks. So I was like, yep, last one, last spawn, and then I got to go. And I got the drop on the last spawn. Crazy lucky. So we'll see if that happens here, but we need a goo to spawn in order for that to happen. Dang, there's 35. Look at this. 35 players in the City of Mist right now. They're going to kick me out of this spot. I've never seen this many people in City of Mist. So then that begs the question, when I log back in, obviously I'm not going to have this camp. Somebody's going to have taken it. Where do I go next? Medic Gaming says doing Shaman Epic Reavers, maybe. Could be. There's a lot of castle. There's a lot of castle players. Alright, there's the goo. Let's hope we get lucky. Got him feared. Let's get a dot up on him. I do get some new spells. I got Mana Skin and a dot at 52, so I need to go back to Cab anyway to pick those up. I don't think this goo is high enough level to drop a spell. He seems like he's taking too much damage. I'm gonna be selfish. I'm gonna stay for all three goos because I think they all spawn kind of close together. Grimless says, I won't lie, I've thought about charming goose and putting a copy of Splurt on it for you. Yeah, that's been kind of the long time gag in the stream, right? Like, I'm out killing decaying skeletons in Field of Bone for bone chips. And Grimlust is sitting off to the side and he's like, I'm like, oh wow, this decaying skeleton dropped Emissary of Thule. That's so crazy. That's like when I got my Circlet of Shadows, there was a dude... I was fighting my way in to get the Circlet of Shadows, and a dude came in and like nabbed the mob from me, and I was pretty pissed. Because I was like, I have to fight my way into things. I can't just run in there all crazy, right? And then he was like, oh, what if the Circlet of Shadows just dropped on the ground next to you? And I was like, man, I can't take it. And he was like, oh, look at that. There's a Circlet of Shadows right on the ground. It was actually kind of making me mad. I'm like, I can't take it. Go away. Shouldn't have taken the spawn. Yeah, if I remember right, these are all pretty close together in spawn time, so we should be able to kill all three of them. Oh, guys. Juke is online. That's the guy I got killed in Kesora. Because I saw this guy over here say, Junks, you owe me a Coke. And I thought he said, Juke, you owe me a Coke. So then I was like, I'm going to slash who Juke. I haven't seen that guy online in forever. I wonder if he knows. I wonder if he remembers that. I was in Kesora with Juke. Not grouping with him because I don't group. But we were both outside the library and I had a feigned death fail and got him killed. And I felt so bad. I got off my stream and went to bed. And my girlfriend was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I got somebody killed in Kesora live on stream and I feel terrible. And I can't remember what I was trying to do. I was trying to like, oh, I offered to research spells for him. Like I was trying to do anything I could to make it up. And he was like, oh, so you can trade? I was like, oh man. Because he tried to give me something and I was like, oh, I can't trade. And then I got him killed and I was like, dude, I can research your spells. Like, you want some money? I'm really sorry. And he was like, oh, so you can trade? I was like, you're pretty mad right now. I understand. I deserve it. Okay, this goo's got... He seems to have more health. Maybe he's going to be a good one. This could be our lucky goo. So yeah, he's only down to 50%. And my snare's almost worn off, so he's got a little bit of a health pool. Oh yeah, you're right, medic. They are fighting Black Reavers. This guy's yelling in the zone about them. A Black Reaver shouts 4? Have you guys ever seen that? Oh shoot, I'm distracted by the fact that mobs are shouting. Normally, oh come on, a crier scroll. I'm crying because you dropped that scroll. Normally, the only guys I've seen shout have been like Fippy Darkpaw and Latian Novashine. Medic says, yeah, it's part of the mechanic. Oh, interesting. Yeah, now he's shouting 5. Is he going to explode or something? What does that shout signify? Medic says, I think it gets to 9 or 10 and the epic mob spawns. Been so long since I've done the fight. Interesting. The only epic I've ever done was a cleric epic on a TLP once. And I did it during the POP era, so it was like way easier. Like I think we 3-manned a lot of the enemies. Apparently, I'm guessing this just dropped. Jade Reaver 2340 damage delay. Oh yeah, they're doing like DKP stuff. And it is the Castle Guild. Well, that's neat. Maybe one day I'll do a little bit of raiding on P99. Maybe I'll give it a fair shake. Spell Wake of Tranquility. Spell Death Pact. Somebody said, did that Reaver just bid? Because the Reaver shouted. That's pretty funny. Yeah, there should be one more goo. I think there's another skeleton that I have to fight first. I don't know, I'm not... So I waited so long to eat that now I'm not hungry again. And I so rarely ever get this camp anymore because there's always so many players here that I'm like, do I really want to go eat and give this camp up? So I mean, shoot, I've gotten 20% of a level. I think I was at 94% the way to 52 when I started, so I've gotten like 25% experience. I wish I could just log in and like have this camp. That would be so nice. Come on, goo. Goo spawn. Goo spawn now. And now. And now. Alright, I'm bored. I'm bored waiting for goos to spawn. Grimlust, have you been farming in Velks? That's what one of my viewers said. That you're like always in Velks. Apparently this dropped as well. XR scale. Let's see. Since we have time, let's pull up the wiki. What does the XR scale do? Oh, it's for the Shaman Epic quest. Do you get all this for the... You must get all this for the Shaman Epic. Ooh, that's awesome looking artwork there. And what does Curse of the Spirits do? Consumes your target in the Curse of the Spirits, causing progressively more damage the longer... Oh, so it's like Splurt. Overwrite Splurt. I can see why they do that. I'm wondering... Okay. So... Oh no, the goo just spawned. Yes, I was about to say, I'm wondering if maybe somebody pulled that goo. Because there's a dude... Uh-oh, we gotta snare resist. We're starting out spicy here. Oh, goodness. Oh, he's so fast. I think my pet got aggro perfect. Now we just need to get him feared. Oh, he resisted the fear. So this is both bad and good. It's potentially good, as long as we don't die. Because he's probably a higher level goo. If he's resisting this many spells. So as long as we can get him down, we might have a good shot at getting another spell. And luckily I had full mana going into the fight, so the resists were not as big of a deal. Where it gets really dicey is when you start running out of mana after you have to recast Snare, and then you don't have mana to continue to fear him. Alright, we need to get a new snare on him. Hopefully he doesn't resist. Snare resists are the worst. He did resist. I jinxed myself. So fear's about to wear off. He's going to be like unsnared here in about a second too. There we go. Alright, we're cutting it close with mana. I'm at 23%. Luckily we got the snare to stick. Yeah, fear is wearing off really fast. Be feared. There we go. Riot chart. Pray to Inaruk. We need thee. We need the spell splurt to drop, sir. He's about to go down. %. All right. Last go of the day. Drum roll, please. Ah. Boo. No splurt. 20% to level 53, though. So progress is progress. All right. Well, with that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me. Grimlust, thank you for the raid. Thanks for bringing your viewers over. It's always appreciated. I love your viewers. You guys are always so great. And hopefully you enjoyed this stream as well. And thanks for spending your time with me. For those of you that have been here for the whole stream, really appreciate that. You have 70,000 other Twitch streams to choose from, and today you chose to spend your day with me. And that's always humbling, and I'm very grateful for that, for your viewership, as well as for my viewers on YouTube. Thank you for watching. This is the Amamocracy, and I want to wish you all a great rest